Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Gonna be a cheese compilation today for August 2024. Gonna be 108. Gonna start with a game between GGFU and Barcode here on Ghost River. Top right, it's gonna be Barcode, our red Terran player, with the standard spinning portrait. And in the top left, it's gonna be GGFU, no spinning portrait. He is a blue Zerg. So who's gonna be the cheeser here today in game number 1? We do not know, and that is fun. Thank you, Sniper Monkey, for screening the cheese for this month of August 2024. If you want me to cast your cheese, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Subject of cheese, going to be a proxy engineering bay. Wait, hang on a second. A blocking engineering bay. Proxy engineering bay. Yo. So it's going to be a blocking engineering bay here. GGFU kills the SCV and then takes out the engineering bay. And is this going to be a barracks here? For Barcode, I'm not going to fall for it, says GGFU. Not going to fall for what, dude? It's just a proxy, well, a blocking engineering bay here. So he goes hatch first here at 17 supply, a little bit later than usual, but the barracks is still not coming up here from a Barcode. He's going to go command center first. Then you go 2x Reaper and kill me. I wasn't born yesterday, but it's going to be a command center first. Here from Barcode. All right, dude, let's go. So a hatch first versus command center first. Terra the Overlord here is moving out. And he is going to see the command center and exclaim... Yes, Terry. It is a command center first play. GGFU has nothing to say there. At least nothing to Barcode. There's merch at falconpaladin.store with Terry's face on it, mugs, t-shirts. We got ourselves a hoodie, a hat, a sweatband for exercising. Check it out, falconpaladin.store. Yeah, so, yep. So command center first, into barracks, into engineering bay for a hard wall. So GGFU can either go super fast third here, well, standard timing third at this point, or try to punish this command center first play. So, we will see. I think this engineering bay is, yep, Planetary Fortress. Yep, Planetary Fortress natural. Yeah, this is a low level game for sure. APM check, 80 average for GGFU, 68 average for Barcode. No APM right now. 0 APM. A Marine is on the way here, and an orbital command coming up inside the main base. We've got 2 gas. And yeah, what is GGFU gonna do? Okay, so it's gonna be a lair. I feel like this is maybe a Nidus off of 2 bases. He doesn't know that this is a planetary fortress, and he doesn't know what's going on inside the main base at all. Factory coming up here from Barcode. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what we're going to do with this lair. There is... Oh, okay. So it's a 1 gas and then 2 gas here in the natural base. Are we going to saturate him? We've got 33 drones and 500 minerals. And oversaturating the main. What's up? What's up? Ooh, so another 2 more factories. So it's going to be a mech play here from Barcode. So we are patrolling Marines to make sure a scouting overlord can't get in and see that we're going mech with these 3 factories. And it is going to be a Nidus. Okay, so... Nidus Network Infestation Pit. Are we going Swarm Host Nidus? GGFU? Buddy, friendo. Against Terran? No. Maybe against mech. Maybe against mech. If you can get Cyclones backed into a corner, fine. It's good against siege tanks too. It's just Marines. Marines and Marauders just tear through Locust before they can really get a lot done. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this at all. I do like this supply depot wall-off structure here from Barcode, though. That's cool. Because if any lings show up, they can't just run past and get up this ramp. They have to go all the way around, which is something we see more often in Brood War than in StarCraft 2, which is interesting to me that we're doing it this way. But yeah, it's 5 swarm hosts. Here's the play, folks. I mean, the trick is getting the swarm hosts inside the main base, or maybe you want to try to kill this. Okay, I'm just going to put it here. I was going to say try to kill this planetary. I guess you could Nidus over here. That'd be pretty cool. High-sec auto-tracking is not done because nobody has any upgrades for anything. A +1 missile attack upgrade is coming in from GGFU. There's the Nidus Erupt, and now Barco's like, wait, what? What he is saying? Let's check his camera. He's like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, the dude's going Hellions, though. Hellions are pretty good. Okay, so these Marines toast, and he's like, oh, do we bring the Hellions back in? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to try to kill some of these SCVs on gas. That's pretty good stuff. A little bit undecided about what he wants to do here, but he is killing a bunch of SCVs. All right, fine. So what, 7 SCVs go down here. Cool. On the other side, Hellbat transformation at the front. Let's go. And yeah, you can take down queens with Hellbats. They will fight ya. It's not an instant kill like it is with lings, but yeah, all the queens are gonna die. I mean, basically what you've got here are swarm hosts you can try to use to kill these things, and there we go. So they're gonna launch their locusts, try to get in here and fight these dudes, and all right, one Hellbat down, one Hellbat down, one Hellbat down. All right, good stuff. A couple more Hellions showing up here, dying to locusts as well, though. Okay, so that was an okay hold, I would say. 11 drones have died. More Hellbats coming in. Slow lings trying to fight these guys because, again, nobody has upgrades yet. Locusts actually doing better against these Hellbats than I thought that they would. All right. Still pumping on in here. What a weird game this is. I love this for cheese. I'm giving this one a thumbs up for sure. Yo, buddy. And okay, into the... Man, how many Hellbats have died today? 11 Hellbats have died today. 2,000 resources lost for the Terran and 1,200 for the Zerg. A 2-to-1 death to resources lost ratio. Anyway, yo mama, roaches coming in for a roach warren. And this Nidus is still here. Launch it. Launch it. You have 100. You have 8. You have 8. Ooh, 16 actually. So yeah, launch these guys in, see what they can get done. Maybe launch another Nidus network inside the main base. That'd be cool, dude. You know what would be really nice is Hellbats. Against these Hellbats would be Banelings. All right. Roach is going to trade out pretty well here, too. So we're going to launch the Locust down. This is mass Hellbat. All right. Spines are popping. Hellbat surprisingly good against spines and buildings in general, though. My gosh, Barcode has a lot of Hellbats here today. Whoosh, the flamethrowers. This guy, GGFU, is like, I don't know what to do with these swarm hosts back on the other side of the map. We're going to try to hard wall, but it's too late. It's too late, friends. They could absolutely, I think they could just walk through anyway. Yeah, that's toast, and that's a GG. Barcode wins with a mass Hellbat Hellion strategy. Okay, there were some Marines. Handful of Marines were produced here today. 4 Marines were made. The rest of the money went into Hellions and Hellbats. And he didn't even get Blue Flame. He's not even researching Blue Flame. He's just going mass Hellbat against a swarm hosting Zerg. What is this nonsense? What nonsense has been sent to me today? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it a lot here. This is good. Good. Game 1 there. Cheese Comp 108 is off to a fantastically fun start. But yeah, don't go Swarm Host against TERRAN. Just don't do it. I mean, maybe if they're going like, I don't know, Mass Siege Tank or like Siege Tank Thor, you could do pretty well with Swarm Host. But other than that, there's just not a reason to do it. Yeah, Hellbats do splash damage. They get bonus versus light. Guess what Locusts are? They're light, and they're all bunched up. So, I mean, a lot of Hellbats died here today, but at the end of the day, I mean, dude's got 15 of them. So going pretty well. Yeah, so resources lost here, even, which is not what you want to see if you're a Terran player, but sure worked out in the end, didn't it? So GG, what weird stuff. That's game 1. Let's move into game number 2. Game 2's here on Post Youth, a weird map for weird games. Bottom left going to be Guyver, top right going to be MackWinston. He back. He's a patron of mine. He's a cool dude. Let's see if he wins this game or he's going to be cheesed or he's the cheeser. How do Zerg cheese? A proxy hatches, early pools, maybe some weird put a hatch in your opponent's main base, cancel it, and then throw down a spine. Not very many options, I feel like, but extractor tricking here to get 16 out of 14 supply. Here is Guyver. And that's an early drone here, and probe scouting is MackWinston because he knows that an early pool here at 16 supply out of 14 supply. And then I think this is going to be a hatch over here, right? And then trying to mine from it. Gateway opening. Maybe this just is a scouting drone. All right, very good. Just scouting and then throwing down a hatch right outside the main base here of MackWinston. It's going to be a spine push, I feel like, based on this hatch placement. I do love proxy hatches, man. They are so rare and so fun. So, I think we need to pull maybe some probes here and then chrono boost out a Zealot. One probe is not going to deny this. Zealot, Mac, Zealot. Oh, cybernetic score coming up. And a forge, yeah. So a forge, I think you can deny this proxy hatch here by pulling down like 5 probes and then chrono boosting out a Zealot. But maybe it's too late. Maybe the reaction time is too late here. Lings coming across the map here. You do know there's a pool, right? Yes. Preparing for Lings and mining out this mineral field. Oh my gosh. Wait, drone. And these Lings show up. Trying to take down this Zealot. Oh, attacking his own hatchery. And yes. Okay, so that drone is dead. And the other drone is dead. Yes, I think it is. No, one drone down. Oh, the other drone made himself into a spine crawler. Oh my gosh, this is such a stressful situation here from Mac. Throwing down a cannon. Oh, we can still mine. We can mine if we want to. You can mine your friends behind. Okay. So the Zealot says this mineral field is protected by a Zealot. Spine just about done here. 2 more spines on the way here. Lings coming up. It's 24 to 12 workers for Mac. Oh my gosh. All right, so the cannon is done, and now it's going to fire. It's going to fire on that Overlord, and bam, the Zealot blocks the run by. Woo, that was close, Mac. And a shield battery. Okay, I think Mac's okay. I feel like Mac is just fine in this position. Cannons, shield batteries, 24 workers, and an expansion, because this is post-youth. You don't have to expand here. You can expand inside your main base. All right. 3 spines burrowing, but man, 3 shield batteries? Are you kidding me? There's just no way. There's just no way at all. Nope. This is the biggest nope I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even sure if that shield battery overcharge is necessary. Yeah. Mac gets the win. Fantastic. Resources lost 800 to 100. Yeah, a Zealot died in exchange for 3 drones, 2 spines, and 19 Zerglings. Yep, that is some cost-efficient, absolutely brutal defensive cheese there. Mac, hats off to you, man. That was great. And yeah, I mean, I think you probably could have killed this hatchery, but you know, you won pretty handily otherwise, so I'm not going to worry about it. GG, let's go to game number 3 in the cheese comp. Game 3 is here on Crimson Court. Bottom left, going to be Pick. He is a red Zerg player. Top right, it is XANADU, who's a blue Protoss. More ZVP cheese here. A lot of Zerg representation in the cheese comp this month. That happens sometimes. Sometimes there's more Protoss than the other 2 races. Sometimes there's more TERRAN, sometimes there's more Zerg. Just kind of varies a month to month here. We do this monthly, so another one's going to come out in September. So yeah, send me your cheese. falconpaladin@gmail.com, subject of cheese. I'll get my screeners to check them out. Make sure they're cool. Thanks again to Sniper Monkey for getting through the cheese comp list for this month. And let's see what we got. It's a forge from XANADU. Are we cannon rushing a Zerg player today? Haven't seen a really solid attempt at cannon rushing a Zerg in what feels like months at this point. Really, it used to be something we saw against Zerg players sometimes in ZVP in the professional level. But then, I don't know, Zerg's got really good at dealing with it. Okay, Overlord is coming to check his natural base. That's good, but I think he just barely missed spotting this probe. He was like, oh, he's so just barely missing this. This is why I like to place my Overlord here. And on a map like this, I guess I would be patrolling him like this, just to make sure this top area is not getting cannoned. But yeah, I mean, at this point... Oh, and then another probe comes in, so Pick's like, regular probe scouting time. This is normal stuff. I don't even have to worry about getting cannoned at all. Oh, you poor thing. And look, he's going to go hide over here. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, maybe hiding in this would really focus Pick. Oh, never done. Okay, that's not necessarily good to pull all of your drones like that to kill a single probe, but you know what? At this level, I'm going to allow it. I am just going to allow it here. Oh my gosh, he's building a gateway up here too. Yeah, this is toast. This is toast. This is toast with the most gateway coming up back home as well. There is gas from XANADU. So I don't know if he wants to make stalkers here. Zealots are going to be fine. And here is the vision. And there's the thing. And now you can see a gateway coming up. And now you can see cannons on the way. And they're protected by a back cannon. I'm pretty sure this is protected by this cannon. And here come the drones. But guess what? There's a cannon here. Oh, gosh. At least he didn't lose a drone yet. Yeah, this might just be an abandoned ship. Go take a second base somewhere else play. But he's thrown down spines. He is producing queens. Not making any lings, but he is getting speed. This Overlord does not want to die to this cannon. I promise you, this Overlord does not want to die to this cannon. Okay, he does. He's dead now. And now the spines are dying. XANADU. Like 90% of cannon rushing a Zerg comes down to, do you want... Ow. Do you want them to see what you're doing? And the answer is no. If they don't see what you're doing, your cannon rush has like a 90% chance of being successful. So, yep. Stalker's on the way. Sentry's on the way. This is brutal stuff, man. Poor Broodling's not able to get any kind of revenge here whatsoever. That spine will die unless it relocates into the main base. No creep here at all. Lings popping out. They're like, are we gonna... Okay, bye. I guess speed just finished. They're gonna try to counterattack, but guess what? We've got a cannon back home. We've got a sentry to force field the ramp. Yeah, XANADU has thought this whole thing through, and now Pick is toast. See you later, Pick. See you later, Zerg players. Zergs are gonna go 0 for 3 on the cheese comp to start this thing off, huh? Tough nuts for them. But yeah, at this point, everybody's totally happy, at least on the Protoss side of things, to go one base to one base. I don't know if you're going to try to, like, Baneling bust that front down. Force fields cannot be busted by Banelings. He's got the second gas here. He's going for a lair, but he hasn't saturated the second gas. It only has 2 gas on that one Geyser. So, I don't know. I don't know what the play here is from Pick. What's your follow-up, man? You trying to go for a Spire? What is... Okay, it's got to be something like that. Spire, Nidus, Infestation Pit, maybe more Swarm Host stuff on the cheese comp today. Come on, dude. I know you're trying to do stuff with these Speedlings, but, like... Too many cannons back there, friend. Oh, he's expanding here. Can he actually hold that? He's going for a Hydra Den. Okay, okay. So maybe the Hydra's trying to bust this whole thing. You know, 2 Zealots and a Stalker can handle 5 Lings, I promise. But he doesn't know this exists. He should really have an eye on that. Shield batteries, cannons, marching in. There's like 1 queen here. Not even like, there's just 1 queen here. But 1 queen plus 5 Lings. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. The Zealots just need to fight the Lings, dude. I don't think you can run away. There you go. Well, all right. That's a good position for the Zerg player. about as good as you can get, but neither... Oh, one of the Zealots does get sniped before he can fall back to the shield battery and get healed right on up. XANADU going Stargate, making a Void Ray, and the Void Ray is going to show up, but the Queen's already injured, but there are Hydras on the way. Dude, these Hydras popping right now is incredibly advantageous for Pick. This Void Ray would have won the game if there wasn't Hydras. Okay. Now, check to see... Oh, you can see the creep. You can see this creep. You can see this creep. You know there's a base over there now. Or maybe some magical... I don't even know. Creep tumor got put over there. You know there's a base! That's the entire point. Lings are checking to make sure that XANADU is not expanding. Dude, Pick. Hang on a second. He's getting a Nidus as well. Hydra's range upgrade would be pretty cool here from Pick. He's got the money for it, but it seems instead he wants a couple more drones. I don't think you need the minerals here, bud. You're making Hydras and you're going for Niduses. Look at this second base, though. Dude, go over there and kill the second base. Oh, XANADU having a hard time on the follow-up here, guys. So here we go. Gonna try to fight a Hydra Ball with Stalker, Slow Zealot, and Void Ray. No! Absolutely not. Now the Knight is coming up inside the Shady Shadow Realm. So second time today we've seen Nidus play against an opponent. We'll see if this one is more successful than it was in game number 1. And there's the sound XANADU did not want to hear, folks. He did not want to hear this at all. So, yeah, no, an Adept, a Sentry, and a Stalker are going to fight against Hydras? No, you want Storm against Hydras. You want Charge Lots against Hydras. All right, XANADU says, screw it, let's go. We ball. With all the Hydras on the other side of the map, let's do this. And he does. Oh, look how long it takes Void Rays to kill a Hydra, but they do it. Hydras fall back. They pop back into the main base to try to defend it after doing some damage to the main base of XANADU. Shield battery is going to do some good work here, too. Cannon shots, also awesome. Overlord down. A supply block on Pick would be pretty cool, but he is falling back with the Overlords as much as possible. Free Hydra is free, and XANADU might growing to the point where he's not just taking, you know, a million shots from all of these Hydras all at the same time. If he takes a couple shots, he falls back. Takes a couple shots, falls back. Shield batteries, trying to heal up. That front shield battery is out of energy, though. Another shield battery at the front would be cool from XANADU. Or, you know, resurging charge would be pretty neat, too, but I don't know if... We don't even have any... Okay. We don't even have any tech structures, man. I guess the Stargate's the only tech structure that exists here. This is dicey. This is a really, really dicey game right now. Okay, Void Ray finally dies. That Void Ray's got 4 kills. Has to fall back and heal up again. You know what's pretty rad here is Tempests and situations like this from XANADU. The range is amazing. That's a weird force field placement, but all right. Sentries. Oh, all the Hydra's dying. I think he's busted through. I think that's it. Every Hydra's down. The good micro. Man, just A moving there would have definitely lost it, but GG, XANADU gets the win here. Zerg does go 0 for 3 today. Man, I thought maybe when Pick took this second base, he could maybe pull it off. And also with this whole attack up here, that would have been pretty sweet, but no. Didn't quite have enough Hydras to handle it here. Just economically, it was hurting too much to make that happen. Resources lost 4,000 to 1,300. Yeah, that's a really cost-efficient play in the first 8 minutes here for a Protoss player. I'll start it with the Cannon Rush. And all started with that little moment where the probe snuck in here. The Overlord came through like 2 seconds later, had vision of this spot, didn't see anything, didn't worry about stuff coming up back here. But if he'd been like 2 seconds earlier or the probe had been 2 seconds later, he would have seen it. I mean, that is just the tiniest of margins about what happens in these games and what everything comes down to. So, GG, game 3 in the books. Let's keep this ball rolling. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Mac is back. PvP this time. Top right, going to be X. Top left of Ghost River, going to be Mac. So Mac versus X here, a PvP, is going to be a Cannon Rush, maybe a DT Rush, maybe a Proxy Gate of some kind, Proxy Void Rays, Proxy Tempests. A lot of cheese here available for a PvP. That is certainly the case. So X moving out super early, saying good luck, have fun, or the GLHF as it is known. All right, what's the play? What's the play gonna be here? X moving out. 2 probes, dude. Max saw that. Whether he saw it or not, he had it on vision on his mini-map and maybe on his screen too, but what are you going to do? X, buddy, what's the play? What is the play? Also, while this is coming up, a Forge and a Gateway are coming back home from X. But the cheese rules are, number 1, make sure they're 7 minutes or less, unless it's pretty action-packed and bleeds on in a little bit later, we can allow it. The higher the cheese is, the more likely it is your game will be cast. So if you're like GM or Pro, send it in. It'll probably cast for sure. And if you are, you know, but, you know, lower level, obviously lower level replays make it into the cheese comp all the time. Oh, Max also cannon rushing. Neat. I'm going to say that Forge, so. Cannon rush versus cannon rush. The other rule is no worker rushes unless they're somehow incredibly unique and something we've never seen before. I'm not sure how we do that in 2024, but if you can come up with something, give it a shot. See if the screeners like it. All right, all right. So Mac gives up on the cannon rush. Says, no. Never mind. And actually, nope, cannon rush over here from X either. X is like, meh. And Mac is like, meh. And X goes for a proxy, not a proxy, a ninja expand down here to the south. This isn't even a gold base. Like, what? It's just a regular old ninja. Mac's hunting for proxies at this point because he's like, all right. He didn't end up cannon rushing me. But I'm worried about what he's doing otherwise. I like that Mac left this pylon up, though, for warp-in purposes later, maybe, if we actually get to that point in the game. As both players' first gateways are just about done. Well, I guess it's done for X, and then Cyber Core is coming up from him, so... X seems like he's ahead in overall tech, but Mac's got 22 workers to 17 workers for X. Also, X has a second base, though, which is not scouted. Dude, this probe has been a lot of places, but not enough to see this second base that X has thrown up. Mac throws up another proxy pylon over here. And it's cyber coring. I mean, obviously, what are you going to do with proxy pylons if you don't have a cyber core? Nothing. You can proxy slow zealots. Neat. That's about it. That's entirely all that you can do. So cyber core from Mac bleeds into, I'm going to go Twilight. No, there's cannons up. Stargate. Gotta be a Stargate, right? Yes, it is. That's a Stargate. X throwing up a Stargate at his own little proxy, except his proxy is a ninja base. So this is fun. I'm on board with this. Let's see what we get. As far as Void Ray, I'm going to feel Void Ray. My brain said Void Ray, and my mouth said Void Ray. So we're going to imagine Void Ray. Void Ray roars. Oh my gosh. No way Mac is scouting this now. He totally is. Oh, this is amazing. All right, Mac sends a slow zealot out. Oh no, what? How long's he been here? Oh, he came now at 3:15. So this probe, nope, different. What the heck? Where did this guy come from? Okay, so he is on scouting duty post-haste. Okay. So he's the one whose job is to scout the entire map. He checks there. He checks all along the top. He checks this way. He rechecks some areas that he's already scouted. And then he comes down and starts checking bases. Okay. So he sees this. He's also in full view of everything. I mean, he's in full view of the enemy there, too. Okay, there we go. So X, yeah, he sees this, and he throws up his own cannon, and then the Zealot starts heading down. Okay. X is down here, too, folks. He's got a probe, but he's not doing anything with it. Stargate's still coming in. We're on board. He's like, hey, you're making one cannon? What if I make 3 cannons? Well, the problem is that 1 cannon is really far ahead in construction compared to the 3 cannons. Okay, oh, but the Zealot's hacking away, too. Oh, the Zealot is such a problem right now. Okay, he buys time for his 3 cannons to get up. Now, this one's firing away. Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. Ba-bam. Make something. Okay, 1 cannon dies, but there are still 2. X in the middle of all this chaos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, X, bad. Bad, X, bad. The cannons are already here, X. X, all right. So X just threw the game. That's it. One maneuver is all it takes. Max making an oracle to come in and just bleed your entire mineral line dry. Oh, X, you can't attack cannons with workers like that. Even one? Not even one cannon, dude. You're gonna lose too many workers. Okay, and like this guy's just not prepared for anything back home. He's rebuilding a new Stargate, but like here goes. Bop. Oracle's like, what's up, fools? And X's worker count goes from 22 to GG. That's it. Matt gets the win. What a wonky match that one was. Yeah. 1,400 resources lost to 200. That's a 7-to-1 resources lost ratio in favor of Mac. That is killing 20 probes, a pylon, a cannon, and a Stargate in exchange for 1 zealot. That's crazy good. Some canceling went on apparently too for the resources to be 200. But anyway, yo, that was really fun. I love this started with a double cannon rush where both players like, oh, we're each cannon rushing each other, and then just didn't do it. And then they both went for proxies. But Mac just did better scouting and better preparing for stuff. And, yeah. A winner is you. Good job, Max. More cheese? What? How are we not done yet? Because the cheese comp never ends. Wait, that's not true. We're back on Crimson Court. Top right, it's EDDDDDDDDDD, and in the bottom left, it's MackWinston. Matt calls him Edward. He's sending a probe out. What do we got, man? You gonna go ahead and proxy, maybe a blocked hatch? Oh, Srelic characters here from EDDDDDDDDD. We're gonna call him Ed. Is what we're gonna call him. So, extractor tricking. What is with all this extractor tricking recently? I blame Cyril for this. Cyril started doing this in order to, I think, to counter the hatch block stuff that was going on so much and continues to go on so much in ZVP. But, like, dude, you don't just... I don't know. I guess it's probably being put into builds, though. Probably builds that are being talked about out there somewheres. No, the dude goes... Sure, man. The guy goes extractor trick and then into, like, 16 pool. I don't know. Is this a build? I feel like this is not actually a build. So he sees the pool first, and Max says, well, I was going to cannon rush this guy as a forge is coming up back home, but now I can't exactly. So, going to throw up a pylon out here. Lings will probably kill it. I don't know what this is for. No honest earthly idea what this is for at all. Oh, and then Ed goes for the proxy hatch. Yes, 2 proxy hatches. 2 proxy hatches in the cheese comp today. Falcon's a happy man. All right. What? Okay. Wow. Proxy gate against a pool first? I mean, it's not a 12 pool, mind you, but it was a 16 pool before hatchery. Dude needs some lings so bad. He needs to get here and shut this down immediately. Is what he needs to do. Also, Mac has no idea this is happening. He's usually pretty good at seeing when drones come into his base, but he missed this one big time. This is gonna get weird. This is what I love about Cheese Comp, is when things get weird. So this is his exposure to this. Oh, actually the Overlord saw it. He's like, oh, okay, we'll just donate some links to the cause then. Blah, blah. Roach Warren coming in. Dude, there is nothing back here for Mac at all. Nothing. If you just got speed and put like 12 lings into that Nidus, all this dies. And I guess you have to worry about a Zealot coming on up here. And he is. He's really worried about that gateway producing Zealots and coming to kill him, which is understandable, sir. So here, at what point does Mac discover what's going on? Let's watch his camera for just a couple seconds here. Zealot moves up. Says, oh, there's a spine. What if we kill it? Good luck. There are lings defending it, sir. But if that spine comes up, it's going to be harder to get up that ramp without a doubt. Still not really paying attention to his main base at all. I think there's a Roach. That's it. Roach shows up. That's when he recognizes what's going on. And then goes, what? Actually, was I calling this a Nidus earlier? It's just a hatch, man. Oh, that. Ooh, I was going to say that position was good. The probes are gonna try to kill the... No, guys. No, 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 no. No. I think Mac just might die here, folks. He recalls his Zealot. But guess what's really good against Zealots? Roaches, man. Yo. And that's a GG. Mac taps out. Ed gets the win for the final game of the cheese comp. That was fun. My goodness. Proxied, not even... Yeah, proxied roaches inside the Protoss main base. No Terran representation today, folks. What's going on? Why do we get 0 Terran love? Next month, we better get some Terran representation in here. But like, yo, that was a really fun cheese comp. Nevertheless, wow, Mac sends in a loss. He does that every once in a while. Keep us on our toes. We don't look at it and say it's a MackWinston game. Obviously, he wins. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know about, again, doing this versus a pool first, right? This is some kind of a hatch first play. Yeah, a little more effective. But pool first means fast roach warren, means, I mean, I guess what it more came down to is the proxy hatch not being scouted at all, right? Mac didn't see it come in. He didn't notice the creep was happening. He didn't see anything was happening until a roach was killing his probes. And by that point, it's probably too late. It's probably super too late. I like that Ed is sacking units into these cannons, though, for no reason. What the heck, dude? Like, why are you doing that? I love this. So the Zealot leaves. Another Zealot takes his place. Ed's got some units back here. I guess he's F2A moving. Didn't really matter, though, at the end of the game, though, because, yeah, these roaches are just too much. There's a queen here, too. There's no gateway. Throwing up cannons isn't going to do anything. Yeah, playing that out is not going to work. So, GG, Ed gets the win with some creativity with a proxy hatch. And a Zerg gets a win, man. Hey, good job, Zerg. So, a combination of Zerg and Protoss wins here today. And that's good. Again, we'll get some Terran next month, probably. But for now, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of the Cheese Compilation for August 2024, 108. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.